What's going on, guys? Welcome to a lovely day here at Doug's Saw Shop. I need to find my Red Bull. Maybe sponsored by Red Bull. So, if anybody knows anybody that works at Red Bull, tell them to give me a call because I drank too many of these. So, we are disabling said timing device. We have port work done. I was testing, checking the final numbers. And final numbers after the base work, chamber cut, and pop up, we are at 78 on the intake, 101 on the exhaust, and 124 on the transfers. But I'm gonna bring y'all in and let y'all see. So that is the pop up and port work. Intake, nice square, roughed up to about a 80 grit finish. Exhaust, she's down to a 220 grit, and then took a polishing wheel to it. Had to take quite a bit out of it, so I used the big burrs, and boy, them things eat. We bet got that little bad place going, but not quite. I opened these up some on this back side, on both sides. I went down inside and I took a little bit of that casting wall out. Not a whole lot, just enough where you can see down there now. Before it was all bulgy and couldn't really see. So we took that out. We moved these back quite a ways. End up cutting this skirt back as well. Semi-matched it up. Definitely going to be better than it was. Same thing, went down, cut that little wall, or that little casting wall down there. What we gotta do now is go wash this thing up last time, and it's gonna be time for reassembly. On my first video of the mandrel, I said that I may have not said it in there, but this is what I use to put the edge back on my high-speed steel. It's a diamond file. It's got a coarser side with the bigger holes and a really fine side on this. I normally just hold it up against there and just work it nice and easy on all the sides and on the tip. But even with the coarse side, you can feel it taking some material off, but these do not take a lot off. And honestly, it don't really feel like you're doing a whole lot, but you definitely are. On a microscopic scale, I love this file, man. I got this thing with the lathe, and I use it a whole lot. Comes in handy a right good amount. So, let's go ahead and get this thing back together. Got the 346 back together. We fired it up, just ran a heat cycle through it. Figured I'd let you guys hear. Well, it is a hot day today. I forgot about these damn ants. There's ants all in this wood. I covered myself up like an idiot, but it's all right. Man, I think it's 346. That's a win. Ain't no doubt about that. God, that man runs great. The only thing I do wish, I am gonna do another build on it. I don't quite like the cylinder. If you watch, I think it's either in this video or the last video, where the exhaust port, it almost looks like a piece of carbon or something went through it sometime, scored it up a little bit, took a chip at the, either that or the plating came off and peeled up, went up in front of the piston, up his cylinder, up to the top of the combustion chamber. But compared to what it was, compared to what it is now, I think it was a hands down win. Yeah, I love this little thing. So timing numbers, like I said, we ended up at 101 on the exhaust. And I'm sure if you wanted to get a little bit more torque out of it, a little bit less RPMs, you have no problem. Just when I did it, after I did the base cut the chamber, the exhaust ended up being at 110 degrees. So if you want brute force, torquey, high compression, it's up there. But if you want to drop it, gets a little bit more RPM, still have good torque, you can do that too. I'd probably stop 105, 106, 104. If you like a little bit more high-strung RPM build, bring it on to the lower end of the spectrum. I wouldn't go below like 100 though. That will be 101, 102. 102 probably be a very happy medium, and it will be awesome. 101, that's pretty good, a little bit more RPMs, but hey, it's all good to go. That was just a practice build. For the next one, we're going to probably buy a new 45 millimeter, I guess it's a 353 cylinder for this. 45 millimeter pop-up closed port, like that one's got, quad transfers. And we'll eventually build that on the channel, see how that goes. But for now, I think this thing will be great. We're just going to run it. We're going to give it the beans. We're going to let it rip. You guys have a great day. Dubs.